It's the AFC Championship game, and the road to a Super Bowl goes through Baltimore. It's the Chiefs and the Ravens on Sunday night.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL playoffs brings us to the home of the Ravens. Sold out M&T Bank Stadium in Baltimore, Maryland. Straight ahead, a clash to decide the AFC's representative in the Super Bowl. And it should be a great one, as it'll be the Kansas City Chiefs taking on the Baltimore Ravens. Hello, everyone. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. The postseason continuing here on EA Sports. And, man, it is electric in here, and it should be conference championship time.
I don't know about you, but my butterflies in my stomach, they have iron wings in this one. And every guy I've ever talked to has all said the same thing. This game, the conference championship game, may have more intensity than even the Super Bowl because you know what the stakes are. You're trying so hard to get to the big game. That this is the one that's the real challenge.
And there's the biggest pop star in the world, Taylor Swift. Who's she here to see?
Big game. That this is the one that's the real challenge.
And they will begin things at the 25. They begin the drive with Hill. And he's got her own. And he's going to have a Ravens first down as the tackle made here at the 36. Jackson. And that's caught inside the 35. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. A gain of 32 that time. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. On the option right is Jackson. Able to push his way through. And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line. This game not quite as good as the last, but still over 40 yards between the two. Throwing now, Jackson on 1st down. Hit as he throws there, incomplete.
But Charles, you think about their impressive record, and then you look on the screen and see some of these injuries. That makes what they've done all that more impressive.
And when one of their starters or one of their key guys can't play, they miss him, but they just say, get well. We'll hold the fort until you get back, and the next person steps up into that void. This team has done a nice job all year long. No excuses, just performance.
On 3rd down, Jackson. They set up the screen to Hill. Down inside the 10. And he is out of bounds, but first he gets it inside the 10 to the 7. Scoring first, so critical in the postseason. They've got it here 1st and goal. Now it's Jackson. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
You got to be precise with your throws, especially in this situation. You're inside the 10-yard line going into the end zone. But sometimes the emotion, the excitement, sometimes the decisions just aren't made very well because of that.
They'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. Lamar Jackson keeping it himself from 7 yards out. And the Ravens are on the board first here in this AFC Championship game. Well, CD, that was a well-orchestrated drive by Lamar Jackson.
Yeah, and how about the way he capped it off, too? Orchestrate the drive and then let everybody know exactly who the guy is on the field. You've got to watch on every play. Finishes it off with a touchdown run.
Tucker with the extra point, and it's now a 7-0 game. McCole Hardman to return it from his end zone. And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards. Time to see what Patrick Mahomes can do here with his first possession. The quarterback out of Texas Tech getting set to lead this KC Chiefs offense.
And we can talk all we want about football being a team game and leaning on different parts and aspects in order to get it done. And that's entirely true during the regular season. Some weeks it's the defense, the special teams, running the football. But in the playoffs, all the pressure reverts to the quarterback, and he has to play well and play at a really high level in order for his team to win.
Here's 2nd and 3. Here's Mahomes to throw. He'll get this complete to Kadarius Toney. Tally that is catch number 1 for him in this AFC Championship. It's a 1st down. Throwing now is Mahomes. Right back to Toney. He's got another one. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. So in Raven territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 46. Looking to throw is Mahomes. And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete. Another good gain. That's now 35 yards combined on those last 2 plays. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Headed straight, it's Pacheco. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. Shotgun snap to Mahomes. Over the middle, that's caught by Rice. And he will be brought down at about the 6-yard line. 1st and goal, and a chance to get that initial touchdown right back. They'll run here with Pacheco. And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. It's a gain of a yard, and it'll set up 2nd and goal. Once more, it's Pacheco. And the hole closes quickly here. He can fight only to about the 4. They follow up the 1st down 1-yard run with a minimal gain of 2. A big play forthcoming. Here's 3rd and goal. Working from the gun, Mahomes. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
Anytime someone tells me the fundamentals are leading the game, I'm going to show them this play because they couldn't get to the passer. So what do you have to do? Get your hands up in the passing lane and bat it away on a 3rd down attempt.
So a long drive gets him down in.
Think that if maybe they were a yard closer, that would have made their decision tougher, and I think they likely would have gone for it. But in this situation, they just decided to take the 3, and I think it was a smart move.
He'll going to think better of bringing this one out, and the drive will start at the 25. A quick throw, but incomplete.
Speed is the name of the game when it comes to RPOs, and sometimes you can be a little too quick, thus inaccurate, incomplete.
On 2nd down, it's Edwards. And they'll get it out just short of the 45 at the 44. That good for 19 and a 1st down. Off the option, here's Edwards. And he's going to have a Ravens 1st down as he's got this up to the 45-yard line. And they run with Edwards off the option. And this winds up a gain of 4 to the 41.
I feel like I can see what he was thinking on that carry. Wanted to follow that big tackle through the hole. Ended up only getting 4 yards on the carry. I think he had designs on that one being bigger.
Tally, that is catch number 1 for him in his AFC championship. It's a 1st down. Now Jackson. He's got the hook up to the backer. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. Give him 19 there as the drive marches forward. From the red zone now, here's Jackson on 1st down. He finds Bateman over the middle. And the Ravens are going to be looking at 1st and goal as they move this down to the 4-yard line. And the officials here are going to pause the game for a second. Looks like there's an injured Chief on the field. The medical staff is going to come out here and take a look, and we will take a short break. Edwards. Diving for the end zone, and he is in. Touchdown.
I know the play ends up in the end zone with one person carrying the ball, but how about that big mass of humanity that guided him to that spot?
Yeah, they got there, but I love the dive. Always a fan of the dive. Tucker able to connect on the extra point, and that pushes the lead up to 11. So that drive in total 8 plays. And it was polished off by the Gus Edwards touchdown run. And he'll get it up across the 20 to the 21-yard line. Now the Chiefs offense, they get ready to head on the field. They trail early on the road in the playoffs. Not a great combination as they've got it 1st and 10. Just a yard on the 1st down carry, so it's 2nd and 9. Mahomes going to throw. And this throw a bit late as he couldn't reach back for it.
Well, that's a defense coordinator's got to be happy with that result. They took away all options downfield and forced the incompletion.
And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. Tally that.
And that's well executed there on third down, and I love the confidence that they had to let their tight end try and find some space in the middle of the field, right in their quarterback's line of vision. And QBs love to make that easy throw, and they hooked up there for a first down.
Now Mahomes on the bootleg. The pass complete on the crossing route. This is Tony with it. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2. From the 46, here's 2nd and a couple. To throw, it's Mahomes. He'll check this one down to Pacheco. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 45-yard line. He'll lose a yard on the play, so now they need 3. The Chiefs with the football as we start the second quarter. They'll come up now 3rd and 3. As they've got it as we resume action. Mahomes looks to throw on 3rd down. And that is incomplete. The passing game not in sync here early. And now it's 4th down. On is the punter Townsend as he gets this one away. Baltimore's offense starting another drive. It's Gus Edwards at running back. And he had a short touchdown run last series. 4 carries, good yardage as well. Pretty good all around, really, Charles.
It was, because think of the drive that created all of that, right? The ability to carry the football, the ability to see holes that were created for him, even able to pat the wide receivers on the back and say, thanks, guys, for the help, and finishes it off with that short touchdown run. I can't wait to see what they do in the next drive and the next series, because I want to see how the defense adjusts.
Jackson going to hold on to it again. And he'll get this up only to about the 33. 2 yards the gain on the keeper, and it's 2nd down.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
They'll run the toss here. Edwards. And he'll get this one up to about the 39 here. 47 yards rushing for him now to this point. 2 yards still to go. 3rd down now.
3rd and 2.
Off the option, here's Edwards. And this is not going to be enough. Was in search of 2 yards and only got halfway there. 4th down, and out comes Jordan Stout here to punt. It'll be a net of 40 yards there following a 43-yard punt, 3-yard return, and it's Chiefs football, 1st and 10. Mahomes will lead the Chiefs on 1st and 10 at their own 18. They'll swing this out to Tony. Call it a gain of a yard, and that'll make it 2nd down.
The goal of a wide receiver screen is get enough blockers in front to create a wall and let him pick his spot to run the football. How about the defense there, swarming to it and not allowing that to happen? Did not let him get downfield.
Now, meanwhile, here's a 2nd down throw that's knocked away and incomplete. And this offense on 3rd down today, just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 9. Now here's Mahomes. And got his man complete. Mahomes finding his tight end Kelsey for a big one. 71 yards.
And the offense is saying to itself right now, if only they were all this easy, because he was wide open. And once he made the catch, plenty of room to work his way downfield. That was a breakdown on the defensive side of the ball, one that they want to fix immediately.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Mahomes to throw once more. And a quick throw here, that's complete. Touchdown! Isaiah Pacheco from 10 yards out. And the Chiefs have got it back to within a score. The CD, you know he's got great options at wide receiver, tight end, but there he looks to the backfield, and it results in a touchdown.
I love how you laid that out. So many options. You maybe forget about the guys in the backfield. They're eligible too.
Hill is going to take it out of the end zone. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. Gus Edwards heading back onto the field. He's been effective so far, over the 40-yard mark here in the second quarter. Don't forget about those guys up front, though. They've been effective, too.
The leverage game has been in their favor. They've been the ones who've been able to bend their knees, drop their hips, and go a little bit lower than the guys on the other side of the football, and they've moved them out of the way for the runner.
Sometimes that's tough for those big fellas.
Not an easy thing for them to do.
Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 36-yard line.
They go play action now. Jackson. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. Lamar Jackson, such a threat with those legs, able to improvise and get the first.
Baltimore Ravens. 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
They'll run it out of the gun with Hill. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. This is 2nd and 8.
Brings up 2nd and 8.
From midfield now, here's Jackson. A short one there, caught by Likely. They'll give him 4 yards there, and that's going to bring up a 3rd down.
Gain of 4 brings up 3rd and 4.
To throw is Jackson. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. Zay Flowers, 46 yards. As his guys are able to extend their lead. So on 3rd and medium, they dial up the pass, and it works to hit the end zone.
And it's really not a surprise to me. That's a throwing down in the NFL because of how tough it is to run the football. But what offenses like to do is still show run formations to make them respect it and throw out of those. In this case, they took a nice shot at the end zone and made it pay off.
Tucker with the extra point, and that makes it a 21-10 game. So that drive spanned 5 plays, and it's capped off with a Ravens touchdown. Hardman will elect not to bring this out, and the football will be on the 25-yard line. The Chiefs offense set to go. They'll look to make some inroads here, trailing 21-10 as they come up on a 1st and 10. Mahomes now to throw. And that nearly intercepted. Oh, the free safety roaming into position, almost had it, but it's 2nd down. Play action. Now it's Mahomes. And that is going to be incomplete as he let him a bit too much.
Well, they approached this drive with a lot of confidence after the last one ended up as a touchdown. But incompletions on the first 2 throws has them huddling up and trying to figure out a big play here on 3rd down to get their momentum going again.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they reach the 50. It'll go as a gain of 25 on a play that started back at the 25.
Yeah, these are the types of plays they're going to need to hit on if they're going to get back into this game. It hasn't been the greatest of first halves, but this is a nice throw here on 3rd down, and they keep the drive going.
Incomplete.
One thing we know about RPO throws, they don't take long to develop. He had him wide open to the outside, hit him with it, but I think his eyes were looking downfield trying to see that open grass, ends up dropping it. That's a missed opportunity.
Man open, that's Marquez Valdez-Scantling. And he's going to be taken down with the 1st down at the Ravens 26. 23 yards the pickup there.
1st down, Chiefs.
They fake the give. Now Mahomes. And that is caught for the touchdown. Kansas City. Kadarius Toney, 26 yards. And the Chiefs are back within a score. And when the quarterback drops and has a guy that wide open in the end zone, his eyes have to get just as big as grapefruits.
Oh, without a doubt. This is the easiest throw you're going to get, and you're going to get the benefit of a touchdown on top of it. Make that throw.
Butker now to add the extra point. And he's got it to make this a 21-17 game. That time a 6-play drive. And it's Kadarius Toney who caps things with a touchdown reception. And Hill will opt for the touchback. The Ravens offense now, they get set to head back on the field.
Right now, we've got a little bit of an offensive masterpiece going on both sides, moving the football, scoring points. It's almost like somebody put the defense on rookie mode in this one. We haven't even left the first half, Charles, and we're certainly on pace for a shootout.
An excellent start for both offenses. The fans have to be, as a former defender, you know I'm not enjoying this at all. But right now, both these teams just trading haymakers. Let's see if anyone slips up first. Can anyone counter with a nice little jab and get things going in their direction?
And Jackson cannot get away, and he'll go down. Michael Dana showing his strength and quickness there, a loss of 4. 2nd and 14 as they've got work to do here after the sack. Now it's Jackson. And he rifles one incomplete.
Yeah, offenses always try to be smart about when they're trying to dial up a screen to the running back because they understand you can only go to the well so many times in a game without the defense starting to anticipate the call.
And now the 3rd down throw incomplete as well.
I feel like my man, Old Mo, momentum might be changing jerseys right now. How about what they just got done? They scored a touchdown their last drive. Now here's a 3 and out. Maybe momentum's getting ready to creep to the other sideline.
We'll call that a 43-yard punt, 2 on the return. And they will take over 1st and 10. As the offense reemerges, there's wide receiver Kadarius Toney leading him out. He's been good so far to this point in the 2nd quarter. Need to get him even more involved, maybe?
I would agree with that. Definitely. Yeah, it's not even a question for me. The way he's playing, he's doing a nice job. Increase things. More touches, more opportunities. Maybe that can reverse things on the scoreboard for them.
They'll try to ratchet things up then maybe here in the 2nd quarter. Mahomes throw taken in by Valdez-Scantling. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down.
It's a gain of 20. And their first down, Chiefs.
On 1st and 10, here's Pacheco. And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield. So their task a little bit more difficult now. 2nd and 13 that they're walking up on. Throwing now is Mahomes. That'll be caught by Rice. And he's going to be taken down with the 1st down at the Ravens 40. A gain there of 21 yards. AFC title game, 2nd quarter action. 2 minutes to play. Throwing on 1st down is Mahomes. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Looking to throw is Mahomes. That ball caught. It's Rice. And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. Rashee Rice, 40 yards. And the Chiefs have taken the lead here in this AFC title game. These two teams in this first half, it's been fun. Back and forth, back and forth. Well, it's not fun for the defensive coordinators, but offensive coordinators are enjoying it.
Yeah, they're having streaks here, aren't they? Being able to put scores together and really bunch them up, and we have a tight game here. You know, we often talk about having the right shoes for the right turf. Today it's track shoes. That's what we've seen with these offenses.
Yeah, it's been an absolute track meet so far, and fun to watch. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. Returning it, Justice Hill. The return man is Hill. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. And now here come the Ravens. And we are hitting the home stretch here toward halftime. And to this point, this has been an exciting offensive explosion for both sides.
I think everyone in the stadium is going to have to regroup a little bit, including the two of us.
Yeah,
I think we have to get a little oxygen, relax a little bit, and see what we can get going for the 2nd half. The same as these teams, because right now everything's working really well. Can someone come up with something to slow them down?
Yeah, both defenses back on their heels. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
That's good for a Baltimore Ravens.
Now it's Jackson. Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked up by Nick Bolton. And his guys are going to take over at the 34-yard line. Before we came up to the booth, last thing he said as we were walking off the field, want to play mistake-free football. Well, that just went out the window there with a pick.
And do you remember what you said to me when we were walking up to the booth after he said that? You're like, oh, fatal last words every time we hear that. things tend to fall apart a little bit, and that's what we saw there. Didn't get enough on that throw, and it turned into an interception.
Now here's a pass on first down. It's knocked away and incomplete. Well, he's been the guy already over 100 yards here in the first half. Could have had a lot more if he would have been able to haul that one in.
Yeah, in fact, our statistician Marvin was already handing me a piece of paper with that yardage totaled on it. He thought that catch was going to happen just as you and I did as well.
Another throw on second down, and this one incomplete as well. The chance of wasting this great starting field position, a real threat. This is third and long. Working from the gun, Mahomes. He had a man open, but he missed him, and it's incomplete. So on fourth down, Mahomes off, Harrison Butker on for the Chiefs field goal. On the left hash, officially it's called a 51-yard attempt. Butker's kick here is good, and that will double their lead as it's up to 6. So, Charles, they get to them with their first.
And anytime you give the ball up, what's the first thing a coach tells his defense? Don't let them score off of this. You've got to put out the fire. In fact, in 2021, that's what one NFL coach termed his defense, the firemen. Go out there, guys, and don't let them put some points on the board.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
Well, he certainly thought he had a window to push that ball downfield, but as soon as he released the throw, the corner was there to slam that window shut.
2nd and 10. Here's Jackson again. Quickly into the hands of Becker. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he will have a Ravens first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. Throwing is Jackson. Throw right side here, taken in by Bateman. Down to the 10, and finally taken down at the 4-yard line. The Ravens going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 27 seconds remaining here in the second quarter.
It's vitally important to wrap him up immediately because if you let that big guy get a head of steam up, boy, then you've got real trouble trying to get him down.
But they're able to hold him to a short gain on first down. Now a second down throw for the end zone, but it's incomplete. A pretty big play now in this AFC Championship, 3rd and goal. Jackson will throw again. This for Beckham, and he's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Ravens. A great effort there in the final seconds of the first half. And the Ravens have tied the ball game with a chance to take the lead into the locker room.
We've been together a few years, and you know that I really ride the wave of old momentum, don't I?
Yes, you do.
There is a heck of a difference between being down 6 and possibly being up 1. And right now, they've got that opportunity.
No doubt. That is a big-time score and a big-time swing in momentum. Tucker able to connect on the extra point, and that will give them the lead here as we get on towards halftime. So we are halfway home to figuring out who will represent the AFC in the Super Bowl. As we'll head down to Orlando, that's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. One more half to decide who takes home the Lamar Hunt Trophy as we're back underway in this AFC Championship. And able to get this out to the 25. The Chiefs ready to go on offense to begin quarter number 3. And they have work to do in the second half if they want to earn that berth to the Super Bowl.
And I'm pretty sure this is where their coaches at halftime were saying don't panic and then demonstrating it by not making a lot of drastic changes to the game plan. Let's just get back to doing what we've been doing all year long. That should be more than good enough.
To throw, it's Mahomes. That one caught by Rice. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. You can just kind of sense the momentum turning here. It's 1st and 10. Mahomes going to throw. And that'll be caught by Tony. And he's taken down inside the 30. 5 catches for him in that first half, and that's number 6 that we just saw, and also a first down. Here's Mahomes to throw. Right back to Tony. He's got another one. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 10 more for him on that one. He's been a busy man. It's a first down. Operating from the red zone now, Mahomes. His throw incomplete.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes, but the best part for him, he's got second and third down to fall back on.
Now here's Mahomes. Got an open man. It's Valdez-Scantling. And the Chiefs are going to have a first and goal coming up as the tackle made at the 3-yard line.
First and goal at the 3-yard line.
Pacheco fighting, but he won't get too far. Maybe a yard, that's all, down to the 2. Second and goal, and they will try again from the 2-yard line.
Leads to second and goal at the 2-yard line.
Pacheco once more. And he is in. Touchdown, Kansas City. Isaiah Pacheco with his second touchdown of the night. And the Chiefs have retaken a third-quarter lead. Mahomes will throw for it. And that is caught for the 2 points. So they go with a pass there on the 2-point try and able to convert it, Charles.
And a good job by the offense figuring out their 2-point play and using it well. It's interesting how people are using the strategy nowadays, though, isn't it?
It really is, and I don't know how much that particular play factored in, but with the PAT moving back in 15-16, that kind of changed things, didn't it?
It's really a part of everyone's strategy now. When I talk with coaches and when we sit with them, they always talk about they actually have 2-point periods in practice now, something they never really did before.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. From the gun, they go to Edwards. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27.
Well, that's a good start to this drive on the defensive side of the ball.
Force the incompletion on first down. Then you're able to shut down the running play on second.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised now. A little bit of pressure going at the quarterback in an expected passing situation.
Now a third down throw, but it misses the target, incomplete. The Ravens send their punter out now as he's on here to punt it away. Hardman on the return. We'll call that a 47-yard punt, a return of just 3. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. Out now the Chiefs offensive unit ready to do battle again. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that. Charles's defense, they were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. So in Raven territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line. Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete. Here's 2nd and 10.
He was covered by Patrick Queen.
Mahomes now to throw. That's complete to Tony. And he's going to be taken down with the first down at the Ravens 33.
A gain of 16 yards. And the first
Now Mahomes. And incomplete, a drop there in the middle third of the field. That'll bring up 2nd down.
incomplete. It's now 2nd and 10.
Pacheco gets it up the gut. And now they're going to get him down right at the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain on the run there, and now they'll be looking at a 3rd down. Here comes the 7th play now of this drive as this is 3rd and 10. Throwing now is Mahomes. And that is incomplete. Not his best throw there, but where we sit right now in the 3rd quarter, he's had a pretty good game throwing the football.
He certainly has, and it's not exactly the point where we're doing 4-minute offense yet, but they've got to think about, I'm not going to say milking the clock, but understanding clock management here on out. Everything looked good. Good snap, good hold. Sometimes, though, the ball just doesn't want to go where you want it, and this one winds up no good.
And now Baltimore gets set to take the field. Charles, a very uninspired effort the last time we saw them out there. It was a quick 3 and out, then they punted the football.
Yeah, and you never want to get stopped so soundly during a series, but what would be even worse now is letting it happen again right here. They've got to get going.
From the 44-yard line, here's 2nd and 6.
2nd and 6 at the 44-yard line.
They get this to Beckham on the perimeter. And that's good for a gain of 6, and that'll leave him with a 3rd and just a yard.
Brings up 3rd and 1.
Up the middle, it's Edwards. And able to pick up the first across midfield to the 47. The gain of 4 that time as the drive continues. Throwing now, Jackson on first down. And this one's incomplete.
I think he could have scanned downfield forever, but there wasn't anything available. Ends up throwing an incompletion, and I think he'll take that.
Jackson now on 2nd and 10. A short one there, caught by Likely. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead.
That's a gain of 3. It's 3rd and 7.
Now Jackson. He'll let it go deep for Beckham. And unable to connect. Incomplete. I'll give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down. The Ravens send their punter out now, as he'll punt it away for the 4th time today. That one sails out of bounds. The side judge will walk it off. And he says it went out of bounds at the 9-yard line. Nice punt. As the offense reemerges, there's wide receiver Kadarius Toney leading him out. Good day for him so far here in the 3rd quarter. He's hit pay dirt once, over 100 yards, but hey, it's the 3rd quarter. He's thinking, I want more, right?
He wants more, and it just increases the confidence of his team because every play he makes, that means his quarterback is really feeling good about throwing the football. Probably feels like he can't throw an incomplete pass when he throws it to him right now.
Yeah, he's looked really, really sharp. Meanwhile, Mahomes' throw caught by Toney. His big game continues. 10 catches now and another 1st down. They'll run out of the gun with Pacheco. And that's going to be a Chiefs 1st down as he gets us up past the 30 to the 32.
And that's the kind of run you get when you know Super Bowl berth is in sight. They've got the lead. It's the 2nd half. All those weeks of wear and tear in your body just go away. He's running with purpose now, and that's a heck of a run.
Sheds off the tackle. And he's got this to the 30 before being taken down. 39 yards there, a big one. So the big play has him all the way down to the 30 now for 1st and 10. They run it with Pacheco from the gun. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
You know that old expression, it's not my night? It hasn't been his so far. I don't know if the legs are a little bit heavy. Sometimes having to hang out all day and play doesn't exactly play to your advantage, but it's been a tough go for him.
And every time he looks up, somebody's there defensively. That was the same case on that play.
1st and goal at the 2-yard line.
They'll try to run it in, going option right. And he takes this into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. Patrick Mahomes scoring on the 2-yard keeper. And the Chiefs go nearly the length of the field and finish it off with 6 points. That seemed pretty ideal there for the offense, Charles. You take a little bit of time off the clock here in the 3rd quarter, decent length drive, and you pad your lead as well at the end of it.
And what it does is let you feel like you're in control of this game, even more so than a 2-touchdown lead, right? Because you have taken that time off, as you noted, which means they couldn't get wanted to, and you gave your defense some rest. What a big-time drive in that situation.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. He'll going to sit on this one, and it'll come out to the 25. Try to get one more in here before the quarter breaks. On 1st and 10, it's Jackson. And that one not to be. It's incomplete. So they couldn't hook up as time is now run out on this 3rd quarter of play. 1 quarter remains for the right to go on to the Super Bowl. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Back now in Baltimore. It's the Ravens with possession of the football, but trailing on the big board as we get set for the 4th. And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32. The offense on 3rd down tonight, 5 out of 9 thus far. Here it's 3rd and 3. They'll try and run for it. Here's Hill. And he won't be close to a 1st down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. The Ravens send their punter out now as he'll come on for his 5th kick of the night. $40 yards on the punt, 2 on the return, and that will come the offense as they take over. And the Chiefs now getting set to go. And the pieces have fallen into place to this point. They've got a 2-score lead in the 4th quarter. A berth to the Super Bowl resting on their ability. Travis Kelce. Look at the big fella go. Travis Kelsey. And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. Travis Kelce, 73 yards. And the Chiefs are closing in on a Super Bowl berth now as they extend their fourth-quarter lead. Boy, he has been fun to watch throwing the football in this one. It's certainly not fun for that defense, though, Charles. Now,
since training camp in St. Joseph. And he's
4 touchdown passes in this ball game.
Yeah, we're supposed to be neutral, but I'm feeling their pain right now because he has absolutely carved up this secondary. A clinic on how to attack a defense and take them out of the game.
Extra point by Butker is on target. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21.
Harrison Butker and a kickoff for Kansas City.
And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28. And the Ravens taking the field. Jackson and the Ravens come up now 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line. They'll try and start this drive in the air. He'll go underneath, dropping it off to Edwards. So no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10 at the 28-yard line.
Now it's Jackson. And he slings one that's incomplete.
And now offensively it's 3rd and 10, and I'm just thinking to myself, actors always say, what's my motivation before a big scene? Right now the play caller's thinking, what have I done before that's worked well that I can go to right now?
Yeah, because they were pretty successful in the first half scoring points. Haven't done anything so far here in the second half. A good pickup there, 26 yards. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. Jackson now. And that one incomplete, but now a penalty flag coming in late. That might be PI.
Defense.
Well, sometimes when you try to defend OBJ, you're going to get a PI call.
You might get a PI called at just about any point during his route. And I think a lot of teams have taken the whole philosophy of, hey, just go ahead and do what you have to do and hope eventually they'll quit calling it. But not in this case. They dropped the flag for the pass interference.
That one a broken play, but it ends up being a good play. The scramble goes for 20. So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20. To throw is Jackson. There's Flowers. He's got it. Touchdown, Ravens. A great play there with his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Ravens have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th. So a little bit of a letdown there defensively. I mean, look, you're still 2 scores to the good, CD, but things may be a little more uncomfortable than they had hoped.
Yeah, if you'd kept them out of the end zone there, this game's over. You've locked the door on them. Instead, it's still open a little bit, and they've got a puncher's chance.
Tucker with the extra point, and the lead will be cut down to 14 on that drive. And it's capped off by the Baltimore score. And Hardman going to go ahead and sit on this one as it'll come out to the 25. Now the Chiefs offense, they get ready to head on the field. This game was really a tussle, seemed like just a moment ago, and now they've got the momentum. A couple of scores on their last pair of drives, and a 2-score lead. I think here now you go conservative, right? Run the football, work the clock.
You know, I usually agree with you, but I'm going after them right here. I want to put this bad boy away. I wouldn't be afraid to throw it. They've got all the confidence, all the momentum on their side. Go ahead and take your dagger shots and try and finish this one off.
I disagree vehemently. I say run the football, you've got the lead.
Well, let's watch it and find out who's right.
He was covered by Patrick Queen.
Throwing is Mahomes on 3rd. And he works his way past the line of scrimmage and then slides to a hole. He'll wind up getting 4 yards there on his own, but it also brings up 4th down. So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away. Fielded at the 20. Nice punt, but good work on the return to get back 11 yards. And the Ravens, they'll take over. Jackson and the Ravens come up now 1st and 10 at the 31-yard line. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And that'll be incomplete. Not sure what happened out there, but it looked like the timing was a little off on that throw.
Well, you know I'm a defender, so what am I going to say?
Great defense.
Darn right. They did something to disrupt that timing.
And he's corralled at the 40, but not before picking up 8.
No surprise to see him running again here. It's something he's done throughout this season, and that run puts him over 500 yards on the ground for the year. He's got to be thinking to himself, if I'm already at 500, what's to stop me from going for 1,000?
Give him 4 yards as he does it himself, and it's a first down. Again, Jackson will keep it. Oh, what a juke into space. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. So now 1st and 10 in Chiefs territory at the 37-yard line. Jackson going to keep it running right. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down.
Well, he's had success running the football in this one. That's undeniable, but that time the defense was on to him.
And partner, I think the more you see a play like this, the more they're able to diagnose it quicker and easier for them to defend.
And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Chris Jones able to get in there and drop him behind the line. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Oh, what a heck of an effort there as he'll make the diving catch. A big play there as they get the conversion on 3rd and 13. And in a 2-score game, obviously, every play, every 3rd down, like we saw there, magnified, big pickup.
It was a huge pickup. What they really want, though, is to not even get to 3rd down. They've got to maximize time and conserve as much as possible.
So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. Jackson going to give this one to Edwards. And he'll take it from the 18 to the 15, a gain of 3.
Not too many offenses want to turn down long drives, but when you're down what they are, they've got to pay it off with some points.
Here's Edwards again on 2nd down. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4.
Holding offense.
Now they face a 2nd and long following the holding penalty. Here's Jackson. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Well, he certainly thought he had an open look beyond the 1st down marker to his receiver, but they just couldn't connect, and that will send them back to the drawing board.
On 3rd down, Jackson. To the end zone, but it's incomplete. So 2 3rd down conversions on this drive, but not able to get a 3rd, and now they deal with 4th down. Here we go. It's Jackson on 4th down. That is caught.
Well, the Ravens are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
And he'll go backwards, losing yardage to the 5. That's going to go as a loss of 4, and it'll be 2nd down.
2nd and goal at the 5-yard line.
Now they'll send a tight end in motion left. Up the middle, here's Edwards. A nifty move on the run, but ultimately stops short of the goal line down at the 2. A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play, 3rd and goal. There's Flowers, he's got it. Touchdown, Ravens. A great effort there. Saving his best for the playoffs with his 3rd touchdown of the game.
And the Ravens have made it a 1-score game again here in the 4th.
Tucker able to connect on the extra point. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown.
And bring this out to the 25. No return there for Hardman. And the Chiefs offense ready to go again. And the pressure mounting with every passing minute. It's palpable right now. They're on top in the 4th quarter, clinging to that lead. A potential Super Bowl berth resting on their ability to manage the clock and manage that small lead.
Clock continuing to run. They'll probably wind this all the way before snapping it on 2nd down.
Here's Pacheco once again.
And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. One of the bigger plays in the game thus far. The crowd getting into it as we come up on a big 3rd down. 4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. So the Chiefs in possession of the ball as we welcome you back. They're facing a critical 3rd down now as they try to hold on to this lead. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. Now on 4th down, honors the punt team sending this one away. Fielded at the 43. Jackson and the Ravens, here they come. Down by 7. A little under a minute, 50 remaining. They need a touchdown to keep their Super Bowl hopes alive as they come up on first down. Throwing, Jackson. The short one there, caught by Likely. And he'll take this from 147-yard line to the other. A gain of 6. Now 2nd and 4. Now Jackson. He finds his man. It's Charlie Kohler. And he's going to get this inside the 30. Jackson. Going right back to Kohler. And finally down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. Here we go. 1st and goal. Jackson to throw. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
Limited time left on the clock after that incompletion, so I think both sides are going to savor every second to prepare before the next snap. Because once the ball's in motion, it may be a nonstop push to finish this drive off. Everyone better be on the same page right now, because I think they're going to try and get several plays off in quick succession if they can.
3rd and goal. Keep in mind, very possibly 4-down territory. Jackson. Oh, no, he lost the football. And it's picked up by the Chiefs. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. 3 tight ends in the ball game here on 1st and 10. Here's Pacheco to begin the drive. Now he's into the clear again. Off to the races. Inside the 20. And down to the 7-yard line. The Ravens going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in the game. Ravens going to use their 3rd and final timeout. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. Really a great season. Not a whole lot to hang their head about.
Not at all. And, you know, the winning side, they're so ecstatic. They're going to the Super Bowl. But for the guys that we're talking about, they've got to figure out how it's going to go next year. Are they going to be motivated by this loss? Or will this loss linger and really make them, you know, make it tough for them to come out of the gate strong next year? Only time will tell. But they've got to find a way to use this loss and use it as motivation.
And that will do it for this one. For Charles Davis, myself, and the entire crew, we'll see you in 2 weeks at the Super Bowl.